What up, y'all? It's been a while. I know. It's your girl, Connect with Kooky. We back like we never left, though. I know you miss me. Whoa. Since the last time we spoke, man, I know. You've been going through it. I've been going through it. We've been going through it. 2020 was not no punk bitch, and she didn't have no hair, but she had all the hands. She whooped everybody's ass, okay? I don't know about y'all, but she definitely gave me a run for my money. But best believe, towards the end, I came back for my little few rounds. And with that being said, we're going into 2021 with a more positive view. You know what I'm saying? Also looking back on those who didn't even make it this far, make it into the new year. And so like from celebrities to close loved ones, distant loved ones, blah, blah, blah. Definitely want to acknowledge them and give them love and all that good stuff, which also brings me back to why I do what I do and why I felt like I needed to jump back in the gym and get this shit going again because you know, we only here for so long. You never know when your time is your time and all that good stuff. So I definitely want to live for those who can't and, live louder, love harder. And we just going up. 21, we getting shit done. We ain't that far in the future. 2021, we getting shit done. That's my lingo. You know, I always come with a new motto every year. You feel me? Just like 2020 was supposed to be Nike, just do it. But we got did. But anyhow. What do we want to talk about? There's so much to talk about. I didn't want to dive into politics, but I feel like it's necessary, especially as it's happening today. It's been happening. I know you guys remember when 45, the orange guy, told his boys to stand back and be ready or whatever the fuck. And today they showed they ass, honey. And it's even funnier that you don't see Coast Guard, you see police actually fucking cooperating and letting them in peacefully and shit. With all seriousness, I'm so sad to hear a life was lost. You know, you don't hear too many of that at the protests, peaceful protests at that, where we were met with tear gas and rubber bullets and such and so forth. So anyway, let me say that this is not our problem today. Definitely be cautious and conscious. Not saying, go inside anything. Everybody just needs to educate themselves. Everybody needs to, come together and really just see what the real reason is. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these so-called supporters, and I'm not talking to my 45 supporters who are more so just supporting him because of the money structure of things. I understand. I get that. But if you solely support him for his mentality and what he thinks, then never mind. It speaks for itself. Just the audacity, as they call, BLM a terrorist group, and then he calls the whatever Proud Boys concerned citizens. I really, really, really want people to pay attention to the lingo that is being used in the media and just... And not like we haven't heard or seen it before, just like if a colored person does a crime, it's thugs and blah, blah, blah. And then if it's a white person, it's a misguided youth and blah, blah, blah. So it's just, the proof is in the pudding today. And so we ain't even going to waste too much time on that because we definitely going to have guests on from both sides because, that's what all this is about. Coming together, figuring out, having those uncomfortable conversations, and if I got to be the referee or the mediator, so be it. But anyway, back to the fun stuff. Since the last time we talked, our last guest, BJ, Photo B, celebrity photographer, was on. We did catch up with, or we got his opinion on COVID-19 and all that good stuff, which, I hope everybody's staying safe. I'm still... have my own opinions about this whole thing, but I still, would hope everybody's taking precautions, all that good stuff. I can't wait for the world to get back to normal, but, take your time. Me personally, I'm not taking the vaccine. Yes, I'm saying it out loud. Call it religious purposes. Call it what you will. Blah, blah, blah. But anyhow, no. Fast forward. I encourage those who feel like they need to, sure, do so. I'm not, negating the lives that are lost. I'm not being insensitive to so-and-so and such forth. But, we all have our, choices. But anyway, that's just me. But on a lighter note, this whole episode really is just to talk to you guys. It's just me again. Hello. I just been in a real interesting place. Like... just trying to not only make sense of my life, just everything that's going on in the world. And I think we all are kind of on the same page. And all I'm gathering so far is stay focused, stay in your bag, love your loved ones while they're here. And if I could simplify 2021, I think that's what everybody needs to focus on. Like, even though we see all this craziness, all this division, all this, back and forth, in the end of all of it, in the most part, and everything, bottom line, whatever you want to call it, unity is necessary amongst my people for sure, but just people all over the world in general. Shout out to the supporters, sympathizers, whatever you want to call it, just people who are against racism, bigotry, misogyny, so forth, blah, blah, blah. There's equality, and what's the other word? Forgive me, a little tipsy now. Equity. I might not be saying that right, but you know what I mean. But I think for the most part, we all just need to realize that we are all human. We all have our time on this earth. We all have our purpose. And I think it's more so important that we all find our purposes, because otherwise you're just existing, you're not living. And that's something else I just can't do. I don't want to punch my clock regretting anything or, not making my mark on this world. And so it's just like, march to your own beat. Do what you want to do. Love who you want to love. Blase, blase, fill in the blank. But just do it. I mean, don't rob, kill, or steal, or rape, and all that crazy shit. Nothing like that. If that makes you happy, motherfucker, you need Jesus, a therapist, whatever. But in all seriousness, like I said, just 2021, we getting shit done. Anything that's on your to-do list, your bucket list, whatever, do that shit. Because we ain't promised tomorrow. We never was, never will be. And so, with that being said, if I could leave you guys with anything, it's just like, it's actually one of my favorite quotes. And I'm so sorry that I can't even think of the author or the poet's name right now, but I'm sure most of you guys know what I'm talking about. It was said on Coach Carter and tons of other things. But our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And with everything going on in the world, and a lot of our natural, normal necessities, going out, having fun, blah, 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 got stripped away, I hope you really seen what was important to you, aka your family, aka your health, aka your happiness, aka your peace of mind, blah, blah, blah. Fill in the blank, whatever makes sense to you. And so once again, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is my stamp on the world. I don't rap, I don't sing. If I do it for fun. But either way, that's not neither here or there. But that's also another thing. I want people to start, just expressing yourselves. I used to be very artistic. I used to write. I used to draw. I used to do all types of stuff. But then, call it boys, call it life, call it whatever, growing up. But we should not let our inner child die. We should not let our creativity fizzle out. All those things, that's what keeps our spirit happy. That's what keeps us sane. Because when you constantly punching the clock or living for other people, making other people's dreams come true, what are you doing? And that's what I had to tell myself, like, oh, hell no. So in 2020, I think everybody realized you either sink or swim. And so I'm swimming, backstroke and all the shit. Then even on a deeper note, I remember my mother told me a dream that she had, that we were all lost at sea. And she had to, or God told her just to float, be still. And I guess she ran into a life raft and she came back for the rest of us. And so for me, the moral of that story is worry about you. Don't worry about the naysayers, the haters, the people that's like, oh, that's cute or whatever, blah, blah, blah. They don't get it. They don't have to understand your journey. They don't have to see your vision. Once you build it, they come, per usual. And so even if, just like this, I don't care if I got a few hundred. I don't give a fuck if I got like a few people watching my life. I don't care. The fact is I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I'm doing this because I want to shed light on those people that's been doing it. When I say doing it, fill in the blank, doing whatever they're good at, living loud, being unapologetic about their craft, and so on and so forth. And so, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Because, this episode ain't going to be too long because I just wanted to catch up with y'all, touch base with y'all, connect with y'all, connect with Kooky. That's what we're here for. And, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed. The good, the bad, and the ugly just, furthermore, just makes me appreciative of just life. It'll make sense. As you get older, the shit starts to make sense. I start listening to the OGs. I listen to the crazy people, even the crackhead on the bench. You never know. They be dropping logic and facts. They've been through some shit. You can never judge. And so I pick up game. I soak up game from anybody, anyone. Everybody has something to teach you. And the people that I want to surround myself with or have been surrounding myself with, I think we are all kind of on the same page. Even those that I don't even talk to every day, I know what they're doing. They're grinding. They're getting their shit together. They're in their mode, and I could totally feel it, respect it. Shout out to everybody, especially who's in their bag, chasing their dreams, all that good shit. This is all I really want to beat into everybody's head. If you watching me, if you know me, you an acquaintance with me, that's all Kooky is, a positive energy in your life. I want you to do better. I want good things to happen to you. If we ain't making money, I ain't making you happy or making you grow or something, then I don't know what you're here for. I'm not into meaningless connections. And that goes for anything, anybody, friendship, relationship, business partnership. We're here to grow. We're like plants. We need water, air. Sometimes we need to be talked to occasionally, just like actual plants. For those who don't know, your plants need conversation and love and all that good shit, because words are energy. Words are real. And just energy is real. Forgive me, because I do not want to butcher the Japanese scientist's name. But anyhow, he did an experiment with water. He had 2 jars of water, one labeled love, one labeled hate. He would speak sweet nothings into this jar, and he would talk a whole lot of shit or whatever to the other jar. When he looked under a microscope, the love jar, after he froze both jars, the love jar looked like beautiful snowflakes and gorgeousness, while the hate jar had more jagged edges and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, moral of the story is energy is real. What you speak into the universe has an effect. And so I'm being more mindful about everything, just everything. People, my energy, people who's around me, pouring myself into people or people who's pouring into me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be conscious of everything. Diet is bigger than the things that you eat. Diet is the things that you allow in your life, allow in your body, allow in your ears, music, all that good shit. I've been kind of trying to do a 360, but again, I'm human. I just turned 27 October 4th. So I'm like young enough to not give a fuck, but old enough to know better. So I think a lot of people are in that same boat, especially, late 20s, early 30s. It's like, even just in general, you see people who's supposed to be grandmas still trying to be young. But I ain't mad at it. But at the same time, we need that guidance. We need that leadership. We need that wisdom. And so, don't be afraid to get older. People think I'm older than what I am because of my wisdom or how I carry myself and all that good shit. Excuse my voice, because I do that when I get serious. But anyhow, I think bottom line, everybody just needs to worry about themselves, their loved ones, focus on their shit and do their shit. Do what you need to do, because we ain't here forever. Hopefully you're doing something that makes it feel like you're here forever. You feel me? Whether it's your children, your legacy, whether it's your music, whether it's something. Don't just exist. Well, it's okay. Actually, some people need to just be those people that watch. Somebody has to clap when I walk by. I was talking shit, but I like that. I seen a meme like that. It was like, not everybody is meant to be that somebody, because, somebody got to clap when you walk by. I was like, ooh, say that shit. But anyway, you guys, it just really feels good to be back in this motherfucker, though. Don't worry, I'm going to clean up my language, too. Eventually. I don't know. Actually, I'm in between that cold cleaning up thing. I feel like I'm not myself. This is my element. This is me here, So I'm going to give it a little whatever. Actually, my boy, my cameraman, my everything magic man, he probably can edit it out for when I do my audio portions. But anyhow, one thing at a time. But oh my gosh, y'all, it's 2021. I don't know about y'all, but this shit is eye-opening. Just all of it. Everything. Just, maybe it's because of my age. Maybe it's because of what the fuck is going on in the world. Maybe it's because of all the extreme loss that I experienced last year. But all I know is, oh yeah, we living. I'm living. No regrets. No apologies. Unapologetic. Like, Nothing should be holding us back no more. I don't even give a fuck if I make an ass out of myself doing the things that I care about, love, and support. I don't care. Because we're here today and gone tomorrow, and that's the coldest, scariest reality. And so, on a lighter note, gosh, what to expect? There's so many things you don't know what to expect when it comes to Connect with Kooky. So I've been thinking about the different guests that I want to have on here. We're definitely going to have a wide spectrum, not just artists, you know, even though I do like to shine light on music artists and stuff, but just like, you know, individuals like we just had BJ, you know, the industry professionals, people that are financial geniuses who I've been talking to, especially those who are tapping in with like cryptocurrency and Forex and all that shit, you feel me? Dropping gems and knowledge on things that we really need to be paying attention to. And as urban people of color, we're always the last to know about anything. And so I think this generation, or whatever you want to call it, we got a one-up on a lot of the generations before us, because we in the age of information, but there's still a lot of motherfuckers who are dumb as hell. Forget my language, but it's true. We got information at our fingertips, but people utilize this shit for... Because if I say something, it sounds like I'm talking shit, but let me just use your OnlyFans for whatever the fuck you want to use it for. If you in your bag, do that shit. But if you using your social media just to gossip or bullshit or whatever, hey, if it gets you paid or followers, I'm going to shut the fuck up. But at the same time, utilize your time and energy into something that matters. Like, but if it makes you happy, fuck it. Whatever. I'm with that too. But anyhow, a few guests that I have in mind, or actually I would prefer if you guys dropped a few suggestions, even though I have like a list, which I was going to do a few name drops, but I want to keep it kind of like surprise. But I do want y'all to interact too, like on my live and in general, and like on the channel, drop like, you know, somebody that I need to tap in with, somebody that might be overlooking, somebody, you know, that needs a little more promo or whatever, or just somebody that would be cool to talk to. Get some perspective. Like, I want it to be as real as, I don't know if you guys watch The White Underbelly or something on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Them real raw and uncut interviews and shit. It's like that. I want to be like that. I want it to be pure. You know what I'm saying? Fear, I think the very definition of fear is the lack of understanding something, or whatever. Or we fear what we don't understand. And so that right there is just a solution to a lot of the world's problems, because a lot of people fear or are scared of change and all that shit because they don't know. They're not comfortable with it. They don't receive it because it's out of the norm to them. We are all stuck in our cookie cutter little boxes when the world is too big and life is too short. Bottom line. And if you're around me enough, my friends, family, they know I repeat myself a lot. And those are one of my sayings. The world is too big and life is too short. Excuse me. Just like what J. Cole sang. She fuck with small town niggas but got bigger dreams. Oh, my mama. Say that shit. But because for me, my man got to have a bigger dream head too, or he at least got to want to support me. As G used to tell me, or from one of my favorite movies, Big Fat Greek Wedding. Yes, I watch those type of movies. What did mama say? She said, man is the head and the woman is the neck. And for those, if that doesn't make sense for you, the man makes the decisions, blah, 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 leads and all that good shit. But what does the woman do? She supports. She points him in the right direction. Because what did King Leonidas do on 300? He always consulted with his queen before he went out to war. Because he was like, fuck that. They got us fucked up. Go handle that. In other words, what do you think Obama did when he laid down with Michelle? I ain't going to say that about 45 because you see Melania stay slapping his hand away. But anyway, to me, that girl is hostage. Girl, just blink twice if you being held hostage. But I feel like she handling her shit. She just there to take pictures and collect her check the same way she met him. But anyway, oh, forgive me. I know I made a lot of people mad with that comment, but y'all know, y'all see the same shit. Who's gonna trust the president whose wife don't even trust him or want him, love him? I don't know. It's just weird. But anyway, fast forward. What else do we want to talk about? I do want to add like a few different segments on, you know, hell, like I have entrepreneurs who are chefs, where I would have them whip it up on live right here, right now, just like a Martha Stewart episode. I want dancing. I want live poetry. I want a motherfucker to come spit a freestyle just like LA Lakers type shit. We gonna do everything on Connect with Kooky, because that's what we do. We connecting with me, trying to connect y'all with the people who are the shit that you do not know about. And that's what this is here for. That's what I'm here for. That is me. That is what I want to be my stamp. You know what I'm saying? Your best friend in your head. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, or in real life, whatever. It's like I don't even know if I want to add to any more of that. Because like I said, this episode is going to be fairly short. I just wanted to catch up, call y'all, check on y'all, connect with y'all again. Because it's just like, I'm going to be more consistent too. Absolutely. I'm going to be way more consistent. Especially, now that we are done with construction on our home base and stuff. And I got my little list of guests lined up. And so things should be happening a little more smoothly and on time. So we'll probably have a new time for y'all to tune in. We might even start streaming live. Who knows? We'll Connect with Kooky. And, with the multi-talents that the Stu 916 possesses. And so I guess with that being said, I love y'all. I fuck with y'all. Continue to live, love, and laugh to the fullest. And it's your girl, Connect with Kooky. And we out.